Good morning, guys. Today we are getting a little porky today. You know that 9-month-old ham that you always see hanging in our kitchen? Well, we have 2 of them, and today we're gonna weigh them out, and then we're gonna see if they're ready to eat. We're also gonna move our Cooney pigs plus our Idaho pasture pigs. Also, while we're at it, let's just explain a little bit more in detail how we're moving our IPP pigs using just 2 hot wires. And then since you guys are watching, you might as well stay till the end so you can see what we're having for dinner. But first, I need some coffee. Come on, pigs, come on. Come on. Three more months. Yeah, 3 more months, and these guys are graduating. Hard to believe. Coonies take a little bit longer than usual, but they taste delish. Hey Lorraine, what you doing in the garden?
I'm picking our abundance of peppers. We have so many peppers. We did really good on peppers this year. We've got hot peppers, bell peppers. Yeah, we got a lot of peppers.
Last year we did great on cabbage. Yes, last year was the year of cabbage. This year is the year of peppers. The year before that, we had a year of squash, pumpkins.
Okay, I think I'm gonna leave the rest for tomorrow. Yeah, I'll leave them for tomorrow. This is Cuban now.
Looks good.
Yeah, a little bit spicy, but not too bad.
First thing to do today is we need to weigh our hams. I'm sure you guys seen these 2 hams hanging in the background in our kitchen. Well, it's time to weigh them and check them and see if they're done. We processed these 2 Cooney hams this last November, so it's already been like 8 months. We've done this before. We cured a ham before, and we didn't check it for 2 years. So we just kind of put it up there, set it, forget it, and then in 2 years, and it came out okay. It was a little bit dry. It probably was ready sooner than that. So this go around, or second time doing this, we're trying to regularly check this ham to make sure it hasn't dried out. This is gonna be prosciutto. And initially, so this was in November, we butchered them. Initially it was 9 pounds. 9 pounds ham.
Yeah, so then in December, we weighed it, and that was 8 pounds, 13 ounces. So I'm just converting that into grams, which is 3,900 grams. And some, that doesn't matter. And then so today we're gonna take the weight in grams. And I've said this before in another video, our target weight is 35 to 40% loss of its original weight. So that's the goal that we're shooting for.
I mean, this is old school way of curing meat. All we used was salt, and then when this is ready, all you gotta do is just shave off thin slices and eat it, just like that, no refrigeration. Also, yeah, this ham was the first pigs born and raised here on this property. So we still left the bone in, but it's, you know, it's stiff.
It looks dry.
It looks dry.
Okay, so we are at 2,800
grams.
And yeah, And then our target weight should be anywhere between 25 and 27. So we are not quite there yet, but we can record this down on our tag that we took its weight.
So at least 2,500 grams.
Yeah.
And it's at 2,800
Yeah.
right now. So we need to get down a little bit more. I think 35 to 40% because it really depends on us. Like, I guess, what do we like? And I don't know, we never made a perfect prosciutto before, so this is something we're gonna have to test out, but we need it to get down a little bit more. Last time we did this, we only had one prosciutto. This time we did two, so that way, some room for error there. I was hoping it would be ready today, but it's not. We got some time. Let's try the other one. Let's get that one.
And how does it smell? Because I know in your first video you named it "Will This Stink?"
Oh yeah, I did a video on this ham saying, will this stink? And it was like day one of hanging it. So does it stink? No.
It kind of has like
a little ham flavor.
A little ham
taste
smell,
or smell.
but you can't, like if I'm standing I'm standing like right here and I can't really smell it. So in our kitchen it doesn't smell up the room. But if I got down this close to it, well, maybe if I got on this side, it smells a little bit, it smells hammy, but it doesn't smell bad or like, it doesn't smell like cheese or mold.
I mean, there's definitely some oils on this.
Yeah.
I mean, we have these drip cups that we put on there, and there's very little drip, about that much, and we've never emptied this. Ham number 2, let's try this one. All right, we got that one.
So the original weight was 4230, and then I'm gonna minus 40%. 2749 is what it should be at the lowest. And right now it's 2798. So this one is like teetering on the edge of readiness. Like, I don't know, maybe like one more month for this one. So back in November, when we first started this, it weighed 4230. Then in December, we weighed it and it wasn't quite ready. So then now we're gonna write in today's date, August.
Yeah, it's best to write everything down, what your target weight is, and just kind of keep track, because you will forget about it. And just to have it on a tag on there is very helpful. And this is something that we did not do with the first batch, the first ham that we tried. We just set it and forget it, man. And actually, that was the first time. So we did another ham after that, and that ham got maggots. Yeah, and I think the reason for that is because we butchered that pig at the end of spring going into summer, and I think it was going into more hot weather, and so, you know, the flies are out, they're getting out there, and I think that's what happened.
So yeah, I mean, we butchered this, it was in November, the end of November, so it was winter time. And by the time we salted it and then hung it up in here, we really didn't have a fly problem in here. No. So there wasn't a chance for like little flies to kind of go into the little crevices.
So it might be another month or two for these two hams.
This one's close. This one, I say we weigh it again in 2 weeks.
So stay tuned, guys. We're gonna weigh this again another day, and then hopefully it turns out great. I think it's gonna turn out great. Yeah. It doesn't seem, it's dry, but it's supposed to be dry, but you know, it still feels a little oily. So I don't know, maybe that's a good sign. So stay tuned. We'll let you guys know how it tastes. We've got a special treat for these pigs. The vine borer, the lovely vine borer, got all of our pumpkins this year. We thought maybe we could save a couple, but no. So, our loss, the pigs gain. Before it rains again, it's supposed to rain again, we should move these guys. And before we give you your treat, calm down. We're running 2 hot wires for these IPPs. We're kind of at a dead end now. That's been the plan, because this is the back corner of our fenced in area. And then from here we're opening the gate and we're moving them into the woods. but they still have to go in this area first. Using 2 hot wires, it's easier, I'm finding, to run the electrical netting like how I do the cooney pigs. It's just easier. You just set up the netting. There's some more thought here when you run 2 hot wires. And when you have tall grasses, when you're moving them in the woods, the 2 hot wires is the way to go. Because the netting, you have to make sure the grass is pretty short, so that way it just works better, it gets more hotter. But the netting is very convenient. Before we move them, we need to test out this wire. So, make sure the fence is off. Just opening the door. Opening the door. Hey pigs. Hey pigs. Hey pigs. Hey pigs. They usually, when you move the pigs to a new area, they usually explore first. They kind of see where their surroundings, seeing what they can eat, and then they'll eventually come back and, okay, feed me. Are you ready now? You ready for your treat? Come on. Yeah, pumpkin seeds, also a dewormer. It's early fall, guys. It's early fall. Yeah, I turned their shelter around so when the sun hits, they get more of that shade because it is just a lean-to. Alright, let's turn it back on. You gotta test it. These wires, they're about, I don't know, 4 to 6 inches the first one, and then maybe 10 to 12 inches the second one. You could probably get away with just doing 1 hot wire, but that depends if you trust pigs or not. The IPPs are part cooney pig, but what I've noticed is that the cooney pigs are smarter than these guys. These guys, so the cooney pigs will burrow, they'll make a cave in these blackberry bushes, just because it's a lot cooler. These guys, I have not seen them do that yet. And then I'm just tying it on itself. Like this is one reel right here on this side, and this is another reel. So I'm just wrapping it around so that way they're both touching. Or another thing you could do, which works really well, is set up some alligator clips, kind of like jumper cables, and you tie this end to the fence and this end to your 2 hot wires. Depends on your situation, depends on the terrain, depends on your situation. I mean, how big of an area you need, how big of a paddock do you need, how big of a pig shelter, How many of these step-in posts? Honestly, that's what makes farming so difficult, because a lot of times the answer is it depends. It depends on your situation, depends on your land. I mean, just because you see someone do it a certain way, that doesn't mean it's going to work for you. So you really have to just try things out and figure it out. You kind of have like a base of like, okay, I understand how it works, now apply it to your situation. And that's just the way it is. I mean, it's first starting out, for me, I didn't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it depends. I wanted to hear step 1, do this, step 2, step 3, step 4. Do that and you will be successful. That's not the case at all. You're just going to have to get out there and get your hands dirty. That's all there's to it. Nothing to it but to do it, man. Found some goodies. We found some goodies. These guys haven't really bothered me for feed yet. They haven't bothered me for feed. Because I moved them to a new spot and I gave them that pumpkin. We're gonna try something different here. Let's see if we can tap into our water source with a hose. All right, look at that. It ain't much, but it's something. My plan is working. Another important reason why we put this 1,000 gallons up here, so that way we could gravity feed. In here we could gravity feed down there, and then, which I have not done yet, but I think it's gonna work, where we could gravity feed on this end in the woods. Honestly, I could fill it up faster if I just fill up 5-gallon buckets. But any day where you don't have to carry a 5-gallon bucket is a good day. Also, as the season comes to cooler temps, we have acorns out here. That's another reason pigs love acorns. We'll scooch that away from the wire. Yeah, today is an exciting day for dinner. Well, it's always exciting, right? It's always exciting. But we're gonna be trying out our new hot peppers that we just canned. Have you seen that video? One of our last videos. We canned these chilies that we grew, plus red onions. What's for dinner, Lorraine?
We've got hamburgers tonight, yes, with French fries.
What?
French fries are ready.
Homegrown? Those are the ones we grew?
Yeah.
Potatoes? Yeah.
Yes. So these fries are fried in lard. They're like oven baked in lard.
What a treat. So this is still canned. Can you smell that? One way we like eating this, how we like eating it, or at least me anyways, just put it on your burger, maybe a hot dog, or just even put it on the side, put it on your fries, eggs, grate on eggs, little spicy.
Has a nice kick to it, flavor.
Yeah. All right, so we have the works. We got some guacamole, plus those hot peppers we can. We got grass-fed beef, tomatoes from our garden, lettuce, not from our garden.
No, it's too hot.
No, lettuce is done for now. And our potatoes. So yeah, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. Can't go wrong with hamburgers and French fries. And we'll see you guys on the next video.